It's been really cold this week in the UK. Frost keeps forming on the ground, and even my tea is starting to freeze over. Sounds like a beautiful time to escape to the wondrous world of Super Mario Sunshine. So this last week and change, I dusted off my Wii, found a GameCube memory card in the attic, and of course my copy of the game, and booted up Dolphin emulator. And crash landing back on this sun-drenched tropical paradise of Isle Delfino, reminding me why I just keep coming back to this game. Is it the tight controls, amazing level design, and just fabulous camera controls? No. It's the vibe, the feel, the ambiance. Okay, let's take a step back. While there are a dime a dozen games that create the happy-go-lucky feel that Mario and other child-friendly games are so well known for, none of it do it as consistently as Sunshine. From the green hills of Bianco Hills to the rollercoaster ride of Pina Park, Super Mario Sunshine consistently screams, "Summer!" That was Sing Summer. Whatever. But the standout example of this has to be Delfino Plaza itself. A hub like no other.
Roll credits.
But then the question is, why do I love it so much? Delfino Plaza is just the right size of hub world. All the world entrances are pretty easy to get to, with one noticeable exception, while still being far enough apart to explore. It's also clear that a lot of effort went into the design of each building, clearly inspired by many a Greek or Roman villa, while also having enough of its own flair to not feel like it's just been dragged out of the Mediterranean Ocean. From the market streets full of delicious food just sitting there waiting for you to play football with, to the small desert island with some dude that's just stuck there and no one seems to care about, it's all the small nooks and crannies that make the island so visually appealing, and also just alive. On the subject of alive, the residents of Isle Delfino are also that. That is the best segue I've ever written. Fight me. Man, the Piontas was such a good idea. Now a somewhat forgotten part of Mario canon. The Piontas acted as a great, more human-like race, while still fitting in the art style, before they chuckstered that out of the window in Odyssey. One of the things the design of the Piontas actually allows is by being taller than Mario and the Toads, it allows every building to be bigger and still make sense. Mario is used to being a big guy in a small world, and for once, he's the small one. Something the dude would have to start getting used to. As for the Piontas themselves, their little dialogues were a mixture of tutorials, side quests and jokes, and really help flesh out the worlds and just kind of give it that feeling of a market town. Oh, and props to the developers for accurately replicating the laziness of police officers. But as with all things in video games, all this exploration has to have some payoff, right? You have to have some reason to do it to progress a number going up. With 15 secret shrines and 20 blue coins, the plaza is pretty much a level in its own right. While the Mario franchise has moved away from making a hub world with secrets of its own, all the way to the point of removing them altogether in what some strange people call the best Mario game of all time. Come on, that's clearly lies. The best Mario game is obviously Hotel Mario for the Philips CDI. Spaghetti. While the game is littered with secret shrines? What is this, Breath of the Wild? While the game is littered with secret shines, these ones in the plaza do a great job of teaching the player the game mechanics. Rocket nozzle ground pounds, bashing into the walls with the power of and eating the big pineapple. Add to this a smattering of bonus levels that vary from really great to what seems like purgatory, and you have a hub level that's full to the brim and almost about to explode from how many cool things there are to do in it. With the hub world becoming a relic of the past as gamers want a more and more streamlined experience, it's important to reflect on where we've come from and think about what bits and aspects of it we should keep for future games. That, or I really wanted to make an excuse for me to play Super Mario Sunshine all the way through again, because